Yo, it's jam packed, turn the volume to the max. Every episode hitting like a fresh new track. We got the juice, the vibe, the facts. So lean in close, it's time to unpack. Mic check 1 2, we breaking the mold. Story so bold, got the heat and the cold. From culture to combo, we never play flat. Every beat, every word, yeah, jam packed. J for the jokes, A for the art, M for the moments that hit from the heart, M for the magic, the mind, the map. Put it all together, now you're jam-packed. Tune in, lock in, we're taking you higher. Fuel for your thoughts, spark for your fire. No filler, no fluff, just truth intact. This ain't just a pod, it's jam-packed. Yo, it's jam-packed, turn the volume to the max. Every episode hitting like a fresh new track. We got the juice, the vibe, the facts. So lean in close, it's time to unpack.
Andrew, do you know who Chase Young is?
Yeah, of course.
No. My point is, I don't either.
Hey, Drew,
These
it's your
defensive
boy.
teams. Kate Cunningham, what? Mike, just concede, man. It was about not being in the play-in, bro. Just concede. Just concede already.
We're back
What's
with
going on with
another.
Mike's video?
I know.
Welcome back, Jam Packed. What is good? I'm MK. I'm your host. Welcome back to another episode. Poor guy. Poor guy. We have bro back in the limelight of California for a hot moment, except now he's back in the bad cave. Bro, what is happening, bro? What's happening? No idea. All right, perfect.
My laptop's broken.
I can't. The most opinionated voice on our show, TeslaMase.
What's up, guys?
What's going on, my guy? Ooh,
What's up, Tesla?
Ooh, this is a new background.
Yeah,
we're in the new studio, huh? In the new office. I love it. Lots of stuff going on. Let's run a quick rundown of what's going on in the world of sports. MLB, way too many games to keep up with. Razor still hot. I'm pretty sure they scored another 16 runs today. Improving their record, getting the win over the Orioles, improving their record to 31-15. I mean, they're the only ones that are on a hot streak right now. Let's move on to the NHL, where the conference championships are set, and game one's ready to roll around on Wednesday. You got Avalanche against the Golden Knights, and then on Thursday, the Canadiens against the Hurricanes. Mike, who you picking to come out of this here?
I got Avalanche. They've been the best team all year. I like Vegas, but I think the Avalanche are the team to beat.
Yeah. I think you're right on that. Might be something to it. Too bad John's not here to help you with that, but that's right. We we got the. Oh, I guess with the game ceiling win from the Cavaliers over the Pistons. I mean, in belt to butt fashion. Cavs get the 125-94 win over the Pistons to move them into the conference championships in the NBA. So it'll be the Cavs Knicks coming up tomorrow in their game one matchup. And then we saw game one of the Thunder Spurs tonight, and we'll get on that here in just a second. But before we do, I want to talk about this terrible season for the Pistons, or do we chalk it up to they did great during the regular season and maybe they just need to make some small adjustments?
Well, I really just hope Andrew watches, because whenever he jumps on board one way or another with Kate Cunningham, he proves him wrong the opposite way. So I think he doubled down on him being an all-star now, one of the best players in the league, and then he goes and puts up a dud in Game 7 of arguably the biggest game of his career. I think he had 12 at half, so he got 1 point in the whole second half, like in a closeout game. And it's funny, on our text thread, he calls out Harden, and but Cade's a real dud in that game. I mean, you're at home; it's pretty embarrassing. So.
This is nowhere any type of financial advice, but if you watch our podcast, make sure you put money down against Drewski and Cade. That's and if you have a problem, call the hotline. So Cavs move on miraculously. Now they face the Knicks. Do the Cavs have any chance to beat the Knicks? Or are the Knicks the clear favorite in moving into the championship?
I do think the Cavs have a chance to win. I think you trust Donovan Mitchell in that situation just as much as you trust Jalen Brunson.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's gonna be a high scoring series. I don't think either one of those teams want to play defense. I just think they're two very good loaded teams as far as players go.
Yeah.
But I don't know how X's and O's well coached they are, and so it'll be interesting to see when it gets down to crunch time what's going to happen, what the calls are, and ultimately what.
Is there a matchup you're looking forward to in that series?
Harden Brunson, neither one of them want to play defense, I guess. So I don't know if they'll be guarding each other or not. Towns, I think. So I have a thought that Mobley could be like one of the best players in the league. I think he's extremely athletic. I think he settles too much for, deep shots.
Yeah.
Versus when he was in college, he was more of an inside man. I also like Jared Allen when he plays hard and well. I mean, we saw it in both Game 7s of this playoff run.
Mm-hmm.
They're a totally different team, and I think they need that. When he was with the Nets, he was going to be like, an all-star, and then, all of a sudden he like disappeared off the face of the earth for 6 games. So when he plays well, it's a good series. I don't know. I want to pick the Cavs. I do think it's the Knicks year, but I'm gonna pick the Cavs in the series to win. So.
Ooh,
yeah.
Bro, you gonna pick anybody? Or are you gonna?
I play the 5th.
Yep, I figured as much. That's okay. Oh yeah, I think it'll be a good matchup. I mean, both of them have pretty deep benches. They have a well-rounded cast on both sides, and so it'll be interesting how that pans out. But let's move on to game 1 of this Thunder Spurs series. Mike, what did you see during this game? Now, this game went into double overtime, and the Spurs came out on top 122 to 115. Like, what did you see in I want to know what you saw in this game, and how that shaped the outcome of the game itself.
So I don't understand why a 7-footer cannot guard a 7'4" player. It really is mind-boggling to me how they don't match Chet up on Wimby. Yet you have Alex Caruso, who I think barely breaks 6'3", maybe 6'2". I don't know his size, but yeah, he's effective on it. But the moment you throw Caruso in a pick and roll, they're switching Jay Will onto him, and he seems to be on the wrong side every single time. Wimby just looks like literally the most unguardable player on the planet. I mean, he's too big. He's hitting deep threes to tie the game. I mean, he really looks unbelievable. Shea looked normal. They looked. The thing about Wimby is it's not just the one side. Like, I mean, he just affects the game so much on the opposite side. You know, Shea's missing layups, for crying out loud, and that's not something that Shea normally does. You know, but because Wimby's there and he's so worried about that size coming over to help, it just affects the game in every which way. I mean, 40 points, 41 points, 24 rebounds. I don't know how many blocks, a couple blocks. Just literally affecting the game in every which way. And what's scary is the Spurs didn't even have arguably their all-star in De'Aaron Fox on the court. Now,
right,
that could have been good in this case because Wimby was able to do what he did and didn't kind of take away from him. But I mean, just to me, that's crazy. I mean, absolutely crazy. And I don't know how you ask Caruso to guard him and not have one of your 7-footers get in there and guard him. I really don't.
You're not wrong. Like, why Chet isn't guarding Wemby right off the bat is unfathomable. Like, why wouldn't you? But then
was it Chet the number 2 defensive player of the year? Yeah, he didn't want to play defense against the best player on the other team. Like, I don't know that I've ever seen that.
Even when Chet was in college, when he was at Gonzaga, the majority of his blocks came off of help side defense. He would play help side defense, and that's where he would get his blocks. You know, he knows, he has very good timing and knows when to rotate over because the ball handler has already committed to the shot and he can get there with enough time. In my opinion, I think OKC has tried to do the most they could to keep Wemby off of the block. You get Wemby the ball in the block, and I feel like it's just game over. There's no way you're face guarding him. There's no way you're like, he's just shooting right over you, right? On the flip side, though, when they do have him that high, you know, catching it on the elbow, catching it on the free throw line. Sometimes he would even be getting the ball at the 3-point line. What's mind-boggling is that he can still get to the rim in one dribble off of the 3-point line, which you don't see that normally. There were a couple of foul calls that he ended up getting that I was like, oh my, he threw that down and he took one dribble and he caught the ball at the 3-point line. Like, dude, how are you supposed to guard that?
Yeah, it's like a cheat code. It's unfair.
What I thought kept OKC in the game was Stephon Castle's 11 turnovers that turned into, like, I don't know, we'll call it, you know, half of Caruso's points. On the opposite, and because Caruso's defending Wemby, if they do get the board, like, he's beating Wemby down the court, right? You're not. Wemby's not keeping up with somebody that small, that fast. But I also think that the Spurs have a rebounding advantage. The Spurs had 2 guys with double-digit rebounds. Wemby had 24. Dylan Harper had 11. Now, Champagne also had 9. So you potentially had 3 players with double-digit rebounds, and not a single Thunder had double digits. Not even Chet. Chet had 8. I mean, it was like not even close. So I do think that the Spurs can out-rebound. Like, think about this. The OKC shot 38% from three-point land. 38% and still lost the game. Like, they threw up 45 three-pointers. They threw.
I mean, the middle's just clogged with Wemby in there. Like,
right. They have to throw it up, which is wild to me that they didn't throw up more.
Yeah.
Right? Like, Wemby's going to rotate over. Even if he doesn't rotate over, he's still far enough inside that you can kick it out to Chet or whoever he was guarding in that zone on the short 3 and rotate the ball over. Just a simple shot fake will get him up in the air, and now everybody else has got to rotate. The guy who knows most about this, though, is our dude Jack Hespy.
What's up, boy?
Was cracking. Hey, we're talking about this Thunder Spurs matchup, game 1. Spurs coming out on top. How unguardable is Wemby,
dude? If he wants to, bro, it's just insane. Like, can't do anything. Chet couldn't do anything against him tonight, dude.
Oh, I mean, Chet couldn't do anything against anybody. He was blocked by who did? Oh yeah, Castle. I think Champagne. Was it Castle that blocked him?
Yeah,
that was just wild, dude. I'm like, no, it wasn't Castle. It was. I'm pretty sure it was Champagne, right? Was Julian? I'm pretty sure Julian did. It was either him or Vassell. We know it wasn't Wemby.
Castle and Vassell. I always get the names mixed up when they say it.
But it's wild to me. What I loved seeing from Wemby towards that very end to finish off the game were these strong finishes.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing irks me more than seeing a dude that is 7 foot, clearly outsize the other guy and throw up a floater.
Yeah.
Nothing irks me more. Bro, send a message. Right? Send a message. Throw it in the paint. I'm finishing this strong. You're gonna foul me. I'm making sure your fingers, you want to try to block my shot. Your fingers are getting back, bent backwards on this rim. You're gonna think twice next time. Like, I loved the fact that Wemby took it in, finished strong. I'm pretty sure he slammed it on Chet twice, but there was one still shot that I saw where Wemby threw it down on Chet and Shea, and I was like, oh my goodness. Oh my, what a dunk. It's those kinds of things to me. Those are the old school portions of ball that I miss. Mm-hmm. I miss seeing Vince Carter dunk it on somebody. Blake Griffin dunk it on somebody. Like, nowadays, everybody is like, oh, I'm gonna flop and throw up a floater. Here we go again. I mean, chicken wing, flop and throw it up. But oh man, I love the fact that Wemby's finishing this strong. Jack, what did you see in this game that you felt stood out the most to you?
I mean, first of all, you can't not mention Wemby, right? Like we've already said. I mean, dude, the fact 41 and 24, like when I saw his stats, I was, watching the game, but just seeing them update throughout the game, I'm just like, 41 and 24 is crazy, bro. But yeah, like, dude, and plus that 3 that he had to tie it at 108, dude, that literally reminded me of 2016 Steph Curry. I was like, this is insane. Oh my gosh, I didn't think he would make that, but he did it. He pulled it from half court and he did it. But besides that, definitely Alex Caruso's effort, 31 points. I mean, he was close to automatic from 3. Like, if it weren't for Alex Caruso's shots off the bench, a playoff career high off the bench, Oklahoma City would have gotten blown out in that game. Like he was really the main bright spot. And then another thing that stood out was just the fact that, and if you're Shea and you receive your MVP right before this game starts, and then you come out and you have 4 points in the first half, like you shoot under 30% for this game.
Mm-hmm.
That's just like for a guy that, is scoring over 30 a game and, has the NBA record for most consecutive 20-point games. It's just not something that you can be doing, and like you could even see how Shea's shot was affected by, Wemby in the paint, like with those floaters that he was throwing up, when Wemby was in, he would just, chuck up a quick shot to try and get something off in time. But then, it misses off the front of the rim. And it's like, dude, usually you're making these shots with ease, and usually you're hitting these mid-range shots, but he wasn't, doing what he was supposed to do tonight. And that's a big part of what led to the Spurs getting the win. And they also did it without De'Aaron Fox. So the Spurs definitely made a statement, but the Thunder will have to adjust. And I think the Thunder take game 2 for sure.
Oh, you think so? I don't know.
Yeah, Spurs guys got a lot of minutes on today. I don't know that they're as deep as the Thunder. They played a lot of minutes. I honestly feel like they needed to win today's game. If they lost, it could have got ugly in my opinion. Because I agree with Jack. I honestly don't think they stand a chance in game 2. I think Spurs played their best game tonight that needed to happen. I don't know that Fox rushes back for game 2 either with every other day. I think you let him sit and, you let him wait at least to go home in game 3. That's just my take on it. But I do think Thunder take game 2 for sure.
Here's what I loved about the 41-point slaughter that Wemby put on. 41 points, 1 3-pointer.
Wow, only one?
That half-court 3-pointer is the only 3-pointer that he made. 1.
Wow. That's wild, actually.
41 points, 1 3-pointer. Wow. As opposed to Chet.
How many blocks did he get?
You only have 3.
3. Yeah, he got 3 blocks.
I mean, only 3 for Wemby is kind of low.
I mean, that massive one at the very end was crucial, but
yeah.
I mean, he came from the opposite side of the rim to go and get that.
Hey, question: how many times did he flop and try to draw the foul, or ask for a replay, or pretend like he was hit?
Oh my gosh!
I mean, matter of fact, I think I saw him like look at the ref a couple times, like, "Hey, I got him," and I was like, it was just good to see that. I can't stand, the flopping in today's game, and honestly, seeing a European, right, not do that, which is, they're kind of known for wanting calls, right? It was really good to see. So
we're comparing Wemby's 41 points with 1 3-pointer to Chet Holmgren's 8 points and 2 3-pointers.
He only ended with 8?
8 points. 41 minutes, 8 points.
Oof.
6 of those points came from 3-pointers. He had 2 3-pointers, 8 boards. He is the highest rebounding Thunder. No other Thunder had more than 8. Jalen Williams had 7, but nobody had double-digit rebounds. This is what we were talking about this with Tesla earlier. I mean, Wemby had 24 boards by himself. Dylan Harper racked up another 11. Julian ended up getting another 9. I mean, you're looking at 3 guys that had double-digit rebounds. Like, if it weren't for Caruso and those 3s, this game could have got real ugly. Now, if the question is, will Wemby stick to that formula, or is he going to revert back to, I need to jack up more 3s? I love the fact that he was getting most of his points inside the 3-point line. Love the fact that he was getting the ball at the elbow and then going to work from there. But then when I saw him take 1 dribble from the 3-point line and still dunk it, I was like, yo, that's different. I mean, we've seen LeBron do that, but that's with a travel to China and back. We've seen Harden do that with his mileage. With his miles on Southwest, man. Oh man. Premier gold member right there.
I don't think Wemby needs to change up his approach, really. Like,
no.
I mean, he can if he wants to, he has that option because he can shoot, but I mean, just with how dominant, like Wemby, just because, I don't know, man, it's just crazy because obviously the length is like a massive part of it, but just the way that he's able to move his body, he doesn't move it awkwardly like a lot of, really tall big men do. And he's able to power his way through and, he's really smart around the basket. He's very patient. So
you mean he's no Sean Bradley?
Like, his ability to finish kind of off the wrong leg, right? Like the one he had at the end of overtime where like it was almost like he's falling away, or you just throw it by the rim and like, I mean, he's just tipping it. Like his ability to just tip it in is pretty incredible, like I mean, it must be nice to be just throw it up there 4 feet, 2 feet above the rim, and the only guy that could potentially get it is him, and he does, like it's just incredible.
So with the end, I can't even remember if it was I think it was the end of the first overtime. Spurs came out of timeout and had, what was it, 0.7 left on the clock. Why not get a lob somewhere? I mean, you can't tell me you can't throw that high enough, even if Wemby went up and got it to either tip. Who cares if it's anywhere close towards the rim? Even if you get it 7 to 10 feet away, you can't tell me that you can't throw it high enough for him to even get it and double clutch to put it up.
Yeah. So I actually love the play call of pulling Wemby out because everyone thought what you just said was going to happen. I mean, they almost won the game off of that, and arguably should have won the game off of a foul on Caruso on that play. I mean, he was wide open. It was a dime. It was a great play call. And because I think everyone expected Wemby to go to the basket, and so when he came outside, he had a wide open lane. I don't remember who it was, but if it was Castle or
I think it was Castle.
But
I think it was Castle.
I mean, honestly, that was a beautiful play call. I really gained a lot of respect for the San Antonio coach after that play call because, everyone was thinking the same thing you just said, Mike. And
but why not use that as a diversion?
Use what?
Wemby. If you're not gonna call the play for Wemby to go there, right, to get the ball, why not use Wemby as your decoy? You gotta draw at least 2 people underneath, right?
I think but I think if you're doing that, you're clogging the lane. I mean, I don't know. You basically just, so at that point, if you put Wemby down low, you maybe lose the guy off the inbound, and I mean, to jack up a 3, honestly, that should have been the game. I thought that was the game when he was wide open like that. So I think it was the perfect play call, and I do think they used Wemby as a decoy, because they were caught off guard. They thought he was going to go to the basket and do exactly what you said.
Yeah. It's interesting to me. Interesting to me. Who are you guys taking game 2?
Thunder.
Taking Thunder to game 2. Now,
ask Jack about the Cavs Knicks. I want to hear his take on that.
So we're gonna go back to the Cavs Knicks for you, Jack. One, we'll backtrack a little bit further. Do you think this was a kind of a dud for the Pistons to not come out of that series? And after you answer that, I want to know what you think about this Cavs Knicks series, and who do you think is going to come out on top?
I think, well, it's weird because like originally when I first picked, my bracket for this playoffs, besides the Thunder, the only thing that I had right up until this point was the Cavs making it to the Eastern Conference Finals. I originally had them beating the Pistons. But at the same time, I also thought Game 7 was going to be more competitive than that. I was like, bro, what is this? But I mean, shout out to the Cavs, Donovan Mitchell stepped up. Harden, you never know what we're going to get with him at this point, right?
Yep.
But yeah, the Cavs, I think the Cavs do have one of the more talented teams, in this playoffs. I don't think I think their defense is a big liability for sure, even though, it should be better with Jared Allen and Evan Mobley in the paint at least, right? But, at the same time, their guards, when you have James Harden and Donovan Mitchell up top, not going to be the greatest defense. But I think this Knicks series, I think it'll be a good series. I mean, I still think the Knicks will win it, but I like, especially with how the Knicks handled the Sixers, a lot of rest now, and Cavs are coming off a 2 7-game series. So I think it'll go 6 games. I think the Knicks take it in 6, but I don't know. It'll be interesting because I think the Cavs will be able to make it competitive, but just with how good the Knicks have looked, with how dominant they've looked. But at the same time, these two teams haven't faced each other in their current forms. Like with the James Harden trade, I don't know if Harden was there. Was he for their 3rd game of the series, of the season series? But if he was, I think they only face each other once with the way their teams are constructed now with the Harden trade. So even so, like, I just don't think the Cavs will have enough defense, and I think the Knicks will make it.
Do you think the Knicks will win it despite? I don't know what OG's injury is, or what he's. I
think it's hamstring, isn't it?
Which takes a while. So I don't know the extent of his injury, but do you think that will hinder them at all?
I think it'll play a role for sure. I mean, I think another big X factor is just Mikal Bridges shooting, because like we saw in their first round against the Hawks. I mean, he was terrible, right? Like he was not doing very good, and it definitely gave the Hawks some life, and they were able to do pretty well. But against the Sixers, he just turned it on, and we were like, "What the heck is going on?" Yeah. So I think that's definitely a factor because Jalen Brunson's going to get what he's supposed to do, and then Cat should be able to as well. But outside of that, it's like, well, what's Mikal Bridges going to contribute, and then how's Hart going to do too? Because Hart can have a really good night, or he can just have a kind of a midnight, So I think it'll be interesting, but I still, I don't know. I think it's hard for me to see the Cavs coming out of this series just because of their defense and just because of how well the Knicks are playing, and also just how well Knicks fans travel. Like we saw it in Philly, and I just think that the Knicks, they're rolling right now. I mean, I don't know. I guess we'll see.
Bro's living that good life.
What is going on?
Got
You really
Homer
wanna
Simpson
see-
on here.
Hold on.
Oh, he's eating the California gold right there. Nothing like that California beef jerky. Oh my!
I was so confused.
It's my last bag too.
Jack
Dang, that was
hasn't
fast.
experienced it, so he doesn't know.
When you come back down, it's called carnivore candy.
Carnivore
Jerky.
candy, because I've heard of Alien Fresh beef jerky.
Oh,
We've
yes.
tried there, but we haven't gotten any yet.
Yeah. This is
We'll take you when you come back down.
Bet.
What matchup, Jack? What matchup are you looking forward to in this Cavs Knicks series? Is there any matchup you're looking forward to?
I mean, it'd probably be. I don't know. I think it would probably have to be whoever is guarding Donovan Mitchell, whether that's Josh Hart or Mikal Bridges. Just because I think, that'll be interesting. Because I mean, if Mitchell isn't able to do what he needs to do, if he isn't able to score 25, 30 a night, then I think that might be it. Because I don't know. I mean, like Mobley he's solid, and Jared Allen's solid, but they're not even going to be able to produce, I think, a lot of offense for you at least. Like, I mean, obviously they're not incredible shooters. Mobley can hit a few from the outside, but I think it's Donovan Mitchell's matchup, whoever's on him, because if they can lock him up, I think that's it. I don't know. I feel like the Cavs could push the series to game 6 or 7, but I think the Knicks could also get this over with pretty quickly, just the way that they're playing, at least right now.
I would love to see Evan Mobley Cat matchup. in certain rotations. I would love to see that and how that would play out. Go ahead, Mike. What did you have? Did you have a question for Jack?
So I was just gonna say I want to see what the Knicks do in a close game. They've been very, very dominant, but they haven't really been tested. And that's the thing where, like, if you put this down to a 1 or 2 possession game, like, honestly, I'm taking the Cavs. I trust Harden or Mitchell getting a bucket versus, anyone but Brunson, basically, right? And you double Brunson, like, who's going to score in that situation? So I actually, before you got on, Jack, I picked Cavs to win. I think they get over the hump, and I think they. It comes down to Jared Allen. I think you're going to see a lot more of Mitchell on the Knicks coming because they'll have to play with 2 bigs to guard Mobley and Jared Allen, and that's going to change the complexion of how they've been scoring, in my opinion. And so I don't know. That's just what I'm thinking. I think if Mitchell can get either Bridges or Hart in a little bit of foul trouble, that changes things. And really, I mean, I don't know that Harden can't hang with Brunson pretty well. I mean, on both sides of the ball. Brunson's not the best defensive player. I think Harden might be able to do some things versus Brunson. I don't know. It's an interesting matchup, in my opinion. I think just on paper, really it could go either way. I know the Knicks are favored, but I could see I see the Cavs winning. I think the Cavs win.
And to your point too, in clutch situations, the only kind of close game that the Knicks have had this postseason, as far as final score goes, is the games Atlanta, 2 and 3 versus Atlanta. And yeah, both of those games were 1-point games, and the Knicks lost both. So
yeah,
it's interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I think their formula to win is just blow them out, right? And that's what they've been doing to their defense. The other 6 games of the playoffs, right? But you get them in a close game, and Brunson this year for some reason in the playoffs, it doesn't seem like he's the killer, Brunson that we all kind of think of, like the closer, right? I don't know if it's his size. I don't know if it's because they run a double on him. And, I think in last year's playoff run, I believe it was actually Cat that, ended up winning a game or 2 for him at the buzzer or being the key guy. And so I don't know. I hope it's a good series. Maybe I'm just wishful thinking. I could also see my thing is I just think both teams are very offensive minded. I know the Knicks do play a little bit more defense, so I just see a high scoring series in general.
Brobo, this question is for you. Out of these teams, which player do you think will foul out first? Chubbs, Peterson, or Shooter McGavin?
Shooter McGavin. I don't watch basketball, but I'm not that dumb.
Have you guys seen those videos from Ulshi or whatever?
Oh yes. And then who do you think will score more points? Miles McBride or Sam Merrill?
I have no idea.
That's what I thought. That's okay.
So McBride's been balling out.
McBride has. Merrill has too. Merrill balled out against the in this last game.
Yeah. Well, he had 7 threes or something,
yeah, he was good.
But McBride's been. I think McBride is a key to the Knicks winning the series, to be honest.
Yeah.
Ooh, interesting take. I like it. Let's see what else has gone on.
Do you guys know why George Kittle was at the game tonight?
Because he's from Oklahoma.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, okay. He's from Oklahoma.
That makes sense. Yeah, I saw him and I was like, wait, what the heck? Why is he at that? Shouldn't he be at the Warriors game or something? Why is he at the Thunder game?
Well, I'm pretty sure he's at home. And he's originally from Oklahoma. I'll tell you here in just a second. As far as the MMA world goes, everybody's pissed off because they were hoping that Gina Carano and Ronda Rousey would have lasted more than 15 seconds.
Hey, at least you didn't have to pay for it. It wasn't pay-per-view.
Did you see the strike by Ngannou?
Yeah.
I know you did. Come on, bro. You didn't see it?
No.
Oh, you got to look it up on Twitter, man. It is.
Put him to sleep.
I'm like, and that's why he's got 13 KOs. None of them by submission. Like,
you see, Connor's coming back.
yeah, he ended up. He's calling out Hot Max. Everybody want to call out Max. It's fine. It is what it is. George Kittle is from. Oh, come on! You didn't give it to me there.
That is from Iowa.
Bio. He went to Iowa.
Yeah, I thought he was a local kid though.
He's from Norman, Oklahoma.
Oh, wow.
Oklahoma kid.
Sense.
So and that's why he was at the game. Let's see. Who else? What? Anything else come out of the sporting world that I'm completely missing? Didn't get right off the bat. I don't know. So
White
much
Sox are over 500.
Hey,
True, White Sox are balling.
let's go.
Yeah.
The White Sox are no longer brown. I love it.
Yeah, 3 years of 100 losses, and they're finally going to end that streak. So, no, the future's bright. Finally, I mean, and the fact that we're doing so well, our Matasaki, the Japanese player we brought over, is doing really well. He's like one of the leaders in home runs for the league, actually. So,
Let's go.
we actually went not this last Monday. That's why I wasn't on. We went to the Angel White Sox game and he homered, so that was pretty cool.
Hey, even better.
He was trying to throw a ball to my kids every time, but he kept missing. The guy Penelope actually went to get one, and a guy grabbed it right in front of her.
Of course.
He ended up giving it to her because he was trying to get it to us, but yeah, it was like literally just intercepted it right out of her hands. So.
Of course. Let's see here. On to the NFL. Aaron Rodgers re-signs with the Steelers for $25 million. The Super Bowl odds from Vegas before Aaron Rodgers signed was plus 7,500, and after Rodgers signed, that changed to plus 7,500.
Was 8,500.
I don't know what it is. More. I don't know if Mike McCarthy is like trying to live out glory days. But why?
I don't know.
Why?
Now you sound like all the Pittsburgh players.
Why? I don't understand it.
Crazy, man.
There's lots of free agents that you could have bolstered your roster with.
Yeah.
I just do you feel like Rodgers would get them to the playoffs?
No.
That was fast. I mean, and if they're not
no
conscious, is that you? We haven't spoken in a while. So if he's not the answer to take you to the playoffs, then why bring him on? I don't understand.
That's a good question, man.
Unless you're like wanting him to mentor, but in that case, why are you giving him 25 mil?
I know.
I don't get it. It's wild to me, but I have I don't know. I mean, they've got lots of weapons. They got Pittman there. Mm-hmm. DK still there. Roman Wilson.
Is Dowdle there now?
Frymouth is there.
Yeah,
Dowdle's there. So they'll have like a I don't know if it's a 1-2 punch.
Yeah, some solid players though.
But they'll have a decent run game. I just don't think that Mike McCarthy will run the ball. He didn't show that in Dallas.
Yeah, interesting. I mean, because Rodgers he's still solid, you know. Like if you look at his stats last season, like he was still solid, but I mean, I'm just expecting another, 500 season from the Steelers. Really, I'm not expecting a leap or anything.
I don't think there's.
The question is, who do you turn to? I mean, they obviously don't have faith in Mason Rudolph. Like they keep going and getting guys. So the bigger question I think for them is why haven't they addressed quarterback need in either free agency or in the draft? Because reality is they don't have a future quarterback. I don't know if they ended up drafting one later in this draft. Who'd they get? They got
Drew Aller from Penn State.
Yeah, he was. What round did they get him in?
I don't know. A later round. I don't remember what round it was.
Yeah. So I'm just saying, like it seems like I feel like they need to address that if they truly want to, rebuild. But I don't know. Maybe they just like mediocrity.
They've been for the last 22 years.
Yeah.
The NFL schedules have come out. I want you guys to think about your team's schedules, what you're looking forward to, what type of season you think your respective teams will have. I'll start off to give you guys time to think. I'm gonna say this right away. From the beginning of October to the end of November, I might be very quiet because outside of the Jets, man, this is what the Raiders schedule looks like starting October 4th. Kansas City, New England, Buffalo, Rams, and then we might have a bye week with the Jets, and then San Fran, Seattle, and Denver. Dude, that is a rough 2 months, bro.
That's pretty tough, man.
It's a rough 2 months. I'm like, oh man, this is gonna be brutal. Anywho, have you taken a look at your guys' schedule at all?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What are you looking forward to? What stands out most to you?
I mean, I think there's patches of good and bad, you know, like against the Rams will be a great fight. At the Bears will be a good game too. Home against the Panthers, I think will be pretty solid, honestly. I mean, outside of that though, I feel like the Eagles have a pretty favorable schedule this year. You know, on the road against the Niners will be a tough one. Home against the Seahawks should be solid, but besides that, you know, obviously the division opponents, but there's some pretty favorable matchups in there. You know, at the Titans, I think is a great one to have against the Jags, wherever that is. I don't remember where, London or something. Against the Steelers, at the Cardinals, you know, those kind of games. So I think it's a little up and down. I think the Eagles will go somewhere around 11-6, maybe somewhere in that range. But I think it'll be a solid year. Like, I don't think it's super insane, which is nice, but it's also, you know, you got some good opponents in there, so it'll be pretty solid.
Here's how much faith the NFL has in the Raiders. The only primetime game they have is in week 2 of the preseason.
Oh, what? Did they?
That is it.
No regular season?
No primetime games in the regular season.
Wow. Week 2 of the preseason.
They looked at the schedule just like I did and was like, ugh.
I'm surprised, honestly. Like, I would think that they would put the Raiders in one primetime game at least, you know, with Mendoza and stuff.
Nope. A lot of afternoon games. I mean, the majority of the games are literally like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 of the games will start at 1 or 5 or 1:25. Then they have 3 games that start at 10 a.m. Oh, it's too much, man. It's too much. Hey, are you going to be doing a let's overreact preseason prediction for each team?
No, I probably won't do like records like you did, but I'll do like some preseason rankings and then picks.
Dope. Yeah, I'll probably do the teams again. I'll do them a lot earlier this year because I think I waited too long last year. And then people were mad I never got over to their team, but we'll get it going a lot earlier this year. We'll make it happen.
Let's go.
What do you got going on your docket now? You still calling live games?
Yeah, I did. So I didn't know like anything about baseball like 2 weeks ago. Oh. And then IdahoSports.com, they asked me if I wanted to be the play-by-play guy for 5A Idaho State baseball for the tournament. And I did it. So I just I learned as much as I could about baseball in 2 weeks, and then I did 6 games in 3 days.
That's nice.
That's so dope.
Yeah, it was really fun. But yeah, I didn't know anything about baseball before, so I had to learn all these terms and how baseball works, and it was a blast. So
you got to do what you got to do. I love it. Absolutely love it. As far as baseball goes, if you guys are in the area and want to, you could probably catch us at the Quakes game on tomorrow. Ooh. Yeah, Quakes game tomorrow. That is the farm team for the Angels.
Let's go.
Anyways, we're gonna try and catch a game, and hopefully the tickets are free. So
good stuff. Baseball in person is fun.
I honestly, I am a baseball in person type of fan. I cannot watch it on TV for the life of me. I always fall asleep. It doesn't move fast enough, and maybe it's because I've played too many like very fast sports.
Yeah.
You know, things happen a lot quicker. Basketball, football, everything. Yes, you're getting in a huddle, but everything's still moving way quicker than baseball.
It's not like standing around and
look to first, look to home.
Yeah. Just like
look to first, look to home.
Oh, throw it to first real quick. Okay.
Look to first. Throw to home real quick. Okay. Yeah. Woo! Reset. All right. Reset.
Who's your team?
On what?
Baseball.
Who's my team on baseball?
Yeah.
I don't have a team.
You don't have a team?
Well, I mean, I used to. I used to watch the A's a lot, but now that they're out of Oakland, for whatever reason, man, I'm like, I don't know why it was always the A's, the Raiders, and the Lakers. Like
because our dad, dude.
Yeah, I know, but that's what was on TV. Like, I don't know any different.
That's the only teams we knew.
I don't. We're up in Seattle. Like, we don't know why we're cheering for California teams. Like, doesn't Seattle have teams? Yeah, they're junk. All right, that's cool too. And then I watched Bo run over Brian Bosworth, and I was like, "Ooh, yeah, you guys really do suck." No. I mean, it used to be the A's. I don't quite know anymore. I haven't followed baseball in a long time to know. I mean, I'm in SoCal, so the Dodgers do come up a lot.
Dodgers.
You know.
You don't like the Bad News Bears?
Bad News Bears. That's a great team. Great team. I like the Angels in the outfield.
I can't remember.
What was the other one?
What was the hardball one? What team was the hardball?
The Cucumbas.
Cucumbas.
Yes, that's a Keanu Reeves movie, right?
Yeah.
It's a crazy name, Cucumbas.
The Cucumbas. They do it for G baby. Let's go. Yeah, you got to look up that movie. It's funny.
Oh.
Or don't, because they'll get me in trouble.
Or don't.
They swear a lot in the movie.
Or one.
They're like 9 and 10-year-old kids. So. Anyway, for those still watching, make sure thanks for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe to us on YouTube at JAMM Packed Podcast. Click on that notification button to view us live. We're live every Monday night, 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook at JAMM Packed Podcast. You can hit us up on Instagram if you're trying to get a hold of us. Or if you're not trying to get a hold of us, you can still hit us up on Instagram. If you're looking for some great sports content, hit up Jack Espy on his channel at Jack Espy. Ooh-wee, my guy. This has been a lot of fun. Until next week, guys. You know, as always, we like to have fun out here. Bro got to join us last week. Live. He actually does have a face. He doesn't actually live in a cave.
I did enjoy the electricity and the heat and the
sun. It's been great. It was great. I think he's coming back. He finally realized that we actually like broadcasting color. It was awesome. But please tune in next week. Don't forget about us. Until then, make sure you guys are being kind to one another. Take care of each other. Be safe out there, and we'll see you all next week. Later, fellas.
Yo, it's jam packed, turn the volume to the max. Every episode hitting like a fresh new track. We got the juice, the vibe, the facts. So lean in close, it's time to unpack. Mic check 1 2, we breaking the mold. Story so bold, got the heat in the cold. From culture to combo, we never play flat. Every beat, every word, yeah, jam packed. J for the jokes, A for the art, M for the moments that hit from the heart, M for the magic, the mind, the map. Put it all together, now you're jam-packed. Tune in, lock in, we're taking you higher. Fuel for your thoughts, spark for your fire. No filler, no fluff, just truth intact. This ain't just a pod, it's jam-packed. Yo, it's jam-packed, turn the volume to the max. Every episode hitting like a fresh new track.